Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to something a little different this time. We're doing what I learned watching movies, and today we're going to be talking about Troy. Troy is a very dudey kind of movie. It's very dude-centric. A lot of sword fights and stuff. The target audience is definitely dudes. But here's some life lessons that I learned more for men, but I guess in general, watching Troy. Number one, I'm going to get in a little special guest to just lay out the first one for me.
Your actions have consequences!
Alright, thanks buddy. He was very into that. Yeah, your actions have consequences, exactly. So there's a lot of moments in this film where people make decisions, they take action, and those actions very much have consequences, whether they saw them coming or not. We'll get through a few of them. It's such a broad statement, but I think the rest of these lessons will really point out how true that this really is. Don't sleep with another dude's missus, especially when he's the king of Sparta. I don't know how stupid Paris could possibly be, but why? I think on a moral level in today's society, a lot of people would agree relationships just shouldn't be messed with. Like if you feel the need to encroach on, another guy's girlfriend or wife, just grow up. You're really just breaking the bro code. The bro code is sacred. To go on with that, this is along the same vein, but also a little bit more for your personal development. If your brother is an idiot, leave him in Sparta. So in the movie, Paris takes Helen of Sparta to make her Helen of Troy to, fulfill his love interest. For whatever reason, he thinks that it's a good idea to take the Queen of Sparta as his wife when he's trying to make peace, which obviously incites the entirety of Greece to come over to Troy and try and take her back. Yet look, not a great idea. Hector knows this from the very beginning. He tells him, alright, that's it, we gotta take her back. We're not burning the entire city to the ground, which is just great foreshadowing. It's like he saw the future. Hector should have left his brother in Sparta. If your brother is an idiot, leave him in Sparta. If someone's going to get in your way, in the way of your growth, in the way of you being the best version of you, whether that's someone who just is always trying to drag you down, someone that's always trying to distract you from your goals, and being the best version of you, being the version of you that is the most successful and happy, just leave them in Sparta. You gotta cut them out. I know it sounds harsh sometimes. These are the people that you've held close to you for a long time, but you just gotta get rid of them because they're just gonna hold you back. The last one I'm gonna go over, I think, is maybe one of the most important, but they're all pretty important, is don't pretend to be someone better than you. Just get better yourself. This one's looking at Patroclus. He decided to pretend to be Achilles. He went out and he tried to fight in a battle that he was not ready for, and he got himself killed because he decided to take on Prince Hector, one of the best swordsmen, probably the best swordsman on that battlefield since Achilles was not out. Stupid. In hindsight, very stupid. He really just needed to chill. He needed to go home with his cousin and all those soldiers that didn't want to be there anymore because they didn't see the need to take down Troy for, the stupid reason for the king that they don't even respect. Instead, go off, get better in yourself, become a better swordsman, and then fight the battles that are yours. Don't fight the battles that are someone else's, just because you think they'll bring you some kind of glory. And I think that extends to Achilles as well. We look at Achilles throughout the movie, says, I'm fighting for glory and whatever, but ultimately, sure, we talk about Achilles still, but mostly because of the way he died, not because of anything that he particularly did. You could take things into account these days, think about some of the most famous and successful people, like kings and queens. How often do we talk about them, even though they were, the biggest stars of their times? When was the last time you thought about some king from the 1200s, right? There might be some history major somewhere that is oh, oh, this king, this queen, oh, they were so cool. But ultimately, just live your life and, try to be a good person. Because glory only lasts so long.